it looked like Brady won this round. It looks like it. And Brady says he wants to play 5 more years. He wants to play till he's 45. So we'll see. But like I said, he's a hit away. You look at Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning had that crazy 5,000-yard season. 2013, and in 2014 they get to the playoffs and he gets hit, and from there on out it was over. Like, I don't like that one hit in the playoffs where they played because they got beat the first round or the division round. I can't think of the team that they play right now, but he took a shot in that game, and from that shot on, like, his arm was just done. He just had no zip on the ball anymore. And that last season, even though he won a Super Bowl ring that season, you could see that he was a shell of himself. He was no longer the Peyton Manning that was just, winging the ball all over the field. He was really a game manager. And, I mean, anything can happen. So we'll see, but I'm hoping that, I personally hope that they lose, because I hate the Patriots. So I'm hoping that they lose. I hope that Pittsburgh, whoever gets them, just beats the crap out of them, just demolishes them, But it's Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, so
yeah, it is what it is, and we'll see what happens. So once again, Tyjun Mack on the line. We did extended time talking about the NFL playoffs. It's definitely fun. We'll definitely be doing it again. Tyjun Mack will be on the next show coming up, which will be on the 20th. Once again, we do this every other Saturday. So I want to thank you as always for coming on. Happy New Year. Tyjun celebrated a birthday on the day after Christmas. So we're now 35 now, getting up there in age.
yeah, man, we all getting old, man. Getting old. Our kids are growing. It's a beautiful thing, though, man, to see 35. You think about how many of our people that we know that didn't, and then also, just all the friends that we have, man, that are like, we had a good group of people around us, man. Just a great group of people around us, adults and friends and mentors and everything, man. So it's definitely a beautiful thing.
Yeah, we'll definitely be doing this again. See you on the next show. Appreciate you. Have a good rest of your weekend.
Oh, you too, man. Have a good one.
All right, take care. All right, that was my man Tyjun Mack. Like I said, man, like I always say, we go back since the 5th grade, elementary. So we know each other very well. We go way back. Always love getting this sports opinion. We love talking sports. So let me go into the chat room. We got some comments here. That Ninja says, actually, yes, you do develop Lamar Jackson because he's the best quarterback in the draft. I agree with you 100%. I don't believe in Sam Darnold. I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I haven't seen any of Josh Allen's games. So I don't know. I just think because he's at a small school, people try to hype the guy up. And Josh Rosen, I don't believe in him either. The only proven kid out of all of these guys is Lamar Jackson. He's won the Heisman. He's proven that he's a top quarterback. The rest of these guys haven't. And to me, that's I agree with you right there. And Big L said they're saying Carson Palmer is a Hall of Famer. That's a negative. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. I'm a big stats guy. Is he at the top of any particular stats at the quarterback position? I don't think so. I'm going to look it up. I don't think he is. Has he won a Super Bowl? No. Where is he with some of the best quarterbacks of all time? I don't see him being there. I don't see him as a Hall of Famer. And if you don't put T.O. in, you cannot put Carson Palmer in. I don't care. You can't do it. So we're going to take a break. And right after that, I had opportunity to talk with Calvin Cofield. He is a Christian hip-hop artist, rapper. He's got a new single out called Own Lane, and got an opportunity to interview him. So we'll get into that interview here in just a moment. But we will take a break, and we will be right back. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We're going to be rocking till 4 Central Time, 5 Eastern. So we'll be right back. You're tuned in to the BS3 Sports Show.
Experience Grooming Studio. The look, the feel, the lifestyle. This is not your average or typical barbershop or hair salon. It is an experience. Master barbers, experienced hairstylists, estheticians, nail techs, complimentary drinks, car wash services, the list goes on and on. All headed by Jerome P. Jones, Master Barber. So come and enjoy the look, the feel, and the lifestyle at the Jones Experience Grooming Studio at 4041 West Wheatland Road, Dallas, Texas 75237. For booking info, go to jonesexperiencedallas.com.
Faith Walkers Charities, a faith-based organization focused on community outreach in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Their mission is to provide for those who are in need with a holistic approach while leading them to stability. Faith Walkers Charities was founded by DeAnthony Thompson, Seaver Nickerson, and Chris Rogers, with the vision of being generous and helping out the homeless. There's many ways that you can help with this organization, either by donating through their website, faithwalkerscharities.org, or if you are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you can go out in the community and serve with them. So faithwalkerscharities.org. Also, follow them on social media, Faith Walkers Charities. Hey, I've been talking about Sitter Start Fantasy Football all season. Hopefully you downloaded the app and it helped you win in your league. Well, it's now NFL playoff time. So those of you out there playing fantasy football in the playoffs, go download the app. It puts the power of stats to work for you. Better fantasy decisions, better fantasy results. The app is still available. Go download it today. Use the referral code BS3. Also, the app keeps you up to date on news and notes around the NFL. Sitter Start Fantasy Football, sitterstart.net. Today's show is sponsored by Ivan Dawkins of ENVIROCLEAN Systems. Somebody that I know very well. I've had a long-lasting relationship with him, and I've served side by side with him for quite some time. I can personally attest to his character and integrity, and it is with no hesitation at all that I would recommend ENVIROCLEAN Systems for residential or commercial water damage, such as water heater leak cleanup and dry out, sewage cleanup and removal, or AC leak cleanup and removal, to name a few. They also do air duct cleaning, carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, as well as area rug cleaning. They have 24/7 emergency response. Please give them a call today, 972-644-9500. This is a great organization. They have my respect and support. Give them yours as well. Once again, Ivan Dawkins of ENVIROCLEAN Systems. Give them a call at 972-644-9500.
What does greatness sound like? Does it sound like this? Or maybe like this? Truth is, greatness sounds like all these things. But now there's a new sound of greatness with the EVO ONE Basketball, powered by microsensor technology. EVO ONE acts as your professional shooting coach. It measures the motion of your shot and emits audible beeps to notify you that you've shot it correctly. You'll only hear audible feedback when you shoot with optimal backspin. If your shot's off, you won't hear anything, meaning you need to adjust your release. Build muscle memory around a consistent shot pattern to improve your chances of being on. When you're done training, simply remove the sensor to transform EVO ONE back into your traditional basketball. Greatness has a new sound. Hear your game improve like never before with the revolutionary EVO ONE Basketball by Shooters Red.
And you can get the EVO ONE Sports Basketball at EVO1sports.com. And you can get 20% off using the code 2LIVE. And we are back in the BS3 Sports Show. And we got a guest that's been on the show before, but I'm even more excited to get him on the show again. We got Calvin Cofield, a Christian hip-hop artist, a rapper, had him on the show previously. So great to get you back on the show.
Amen. Glad to be back.
Definitely. So the last time we talked, we were talking about Stay. That was the single that was out. Most recently, you dropped a new single, which I'm excited about, which we'll be playing on the show as well. Own Lane featuring Dre Murray and T. Hattie. But just let the listeners know how you doing and what's been going on since the last time we talked.
Oh man, I'm doing good, man. The Lord is he's just doing his thing, and I'm just letting him do it. Just listening to every thing he tell me to do, and just want to be conscious about doing it and doing it the way he say do it. But man, I've been good, real good, and I just thank God for life, period. And I thank God for the ups. I thank God for the downs. Man, since Stay, man, like me and my wife, man, we've been building. We've just been building. And some people was wondering why we haven't dropped any new music. But we wanted to get our foundation, like all the way good and tight, before we start releasing again. We got new management, and we've been building our businesses, our light company, our studio, our film company. So we had got all these things done. So where now we can actually move in the way we want to move. So, man, I'm excited.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. Just to be able to work close with your wife in the vision and the plan. Me and my wife, we sat down and we talked about what we want to do for 2018, and just God working and moving in that. And it's amazing. It's just amazing when you and your wife can work together, when you can build something too. I think that's amazing. Build a legacy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So let's talk about the new single Own Lane featuring Dre Murray and T. Hattie. I'm a big fan of Dre Murray. I've been listening to him for a couple of years. He was on Lil Cray mixtape. I think it was Church Clothes 1. Heard some of his own music, but I love the single first of all. But how did it come about? How were you able to get these two guys on the track? Also produced by Tone Jones as well.
Yeah. Oh man, it was Dre. He actually put up a post talking about he was doing the features. So when he said that, man, I hit him up. He was like, man, shoot the track over to me. I'll listen to it and definitely pray about it. See if I want to be a part of it. Man, when I let him hear it, he contacted back. Was like, man, I'm gonna be a part of it. And I told him the vision. Told him about being in our own lane, pretty much, like not having to worry about looking at other people, what they doing and all this other type stuff, and looking left to the right, like, man, what's going on? But just running your lane and doing exactly what God tell you to do, And he's like, man, bet. Did the verse, sent it over. Man, it's just history. And with T. Hattie, same thing. I just heard his voice on the track, and I'm like, God, can I reach out to him? And the Lord was like, yeah. I was like, wow, praise God. So I reached out to him, man, sent him the track. He sent back, like, man, this mug is bananas. Like, man, definitely. So I was like, man, when I told, let him hear the stuff, I told him, was like, man, I already got the chorus written. Like, man, all I need you to do is sing it, bro. It was like I was in the studio, and me and my brother Ty Throne Music Johnson, we was in there, we was doing it, and Ty, he was in the booth, and he the one who did it first. And when he did it, it was like it's what I heard. I was like, oh my goodness, it was going crazy. I was like, man, this about to be even crazier when Hattie get a hold to it, man. When he did it, sent it back, I was just like, man, this is crazy. So.
Yeah, man, the kid has got talent. The kid has got skills. His message on his Twitter, I believe it says,
like R. Kelly mixed with T-Pain and Saved by the Lord. I was like, man, that is that's probably the most creative